I don't read it, but if you care to know, the Mother Jones is lost it. It's completely ridiculous. It's gone full REEEEEEE. They're not just simple Jack either. It's the full problem. Mother Jones is what you get if you turn over a bunch of private donation money for a super PAC to fund a think tank that's going to create a liberal hive mind that then hires a bunch of bloggers to basically regurgitate what all those previously stated groups believe. And that is what the Mother Jones is. So you can look at motherjones.com. This is the lead story, by the way. If you want to talk about toxic environments of propaganda and misleading bullshit, go ahead. This is their lead story about how Facebook is apparently helping the Republicans. Objectively, everyone knows social media is censoring any kind of conservative thought, idea, any criticism of the left, whether it's due or not. But no, apparently Mother Jones is going to make more criticisms of other communities. And they say, this is the article that was posted 15 hours ago today, says how the most toxic group online. Read it for what it is. They have a comma there for a reason. It's not the most toxic and notorious pro-Trump online community in a bracket. It is the most toxic, notorious pro-Trump online community. So the Donald, they won't even say it in the headline, but the Donald, it's in the sub. Say it's private chats show that the Donald's banned users continue to manipulate the site. So on Reddit, the banned subreddit called The Donald, not the Donald.win, not this, not the website that is, ranked. I mean, we're gaining on Reddit. We're putting you that. So let's just ask the question: Is the claim that we're manipulating Reddit because we're not on it? Because the people that are on the Donald, they don't go on Reddit anymore. People that were on the Donald subreddit, but who decided, well, I'm not going to merge over and just completely migrate to the Donald.win. I'm going to stay on Reddit and just continue to use other subs to try to red pill people, essentially. They're mad about that. They're like, we're supposedly we banned your sub after you agreed to remove the fake hate comments we left on the sub. Ooh, so this is what they do. The moderators go and they have, alt accounts go and leave hateful comments on the sub. Then they can point to those comments a couple hours later when nothing's been done because there's no attention, there's no flagging, nothing happened, they get no traction. But then they can go back and say, hey, we have a record of there being some really nasty language being shared on your sub. We're going to ban it. And so they went this back and forth thing to just try to take down the biggest and most popular subreddit at the time, the Donald. So they thought they were going to cut the legs off. All they did was allow the Donald to bloom, to blossom, to grow into this fully furnished and incredible site. So you can see there's a lot of good stuff here. You should go check out the Donald. But if you are just simply saying, well, what's Reddit complaining about? This is why. It says, by the time that Reddit banned the Donald subreddit in June, the community had already become the most notorious in the platform's history. The pro-Trump message board, home to a noxious group of supporters, his supporters, wasn't necessarily the most toxic community on the site because, as they point out, the site has, at points in time, hosted subreddits for white nationalists, sharing suggestive photos of children, other things like that. So the site has toxic communities, but this is arguably has the most reach and impact. So the Donald sharing conservative ideas and pro-Trump memes, as well as some fair criticism of the left and the stupid cowardice of wokeness, that is apparently a huge reach and a huge impact. But they're saying it's more toxic than pedophilia or race hate. Hang on, Mother Jones, what did you just say? Again, suggestive photos of children, right here. They're saying, we've had subs for white nationalists and for suggestive photos of children, but the Donald is worse. So over the last several years, hundreds of thousands of posts by members of the group have helped shape the web's information environment as they've pumped out scores of pro-Trump memes each week that sometimes make their way into social media feeds for Donald Trump Jr. and the president himself to retweet and to post and to laugh about and to say, I like this. Or in one case where, Donald Trump is playing the violin and he says, my next piece is called Nothing Can Stop What's Coming. They hate that one. And you can see why now. I mean, the hunters have become the hunted. That was another one. And you see what's happening with Hunter. So it's not... For a long time, people who like Trump have been telling you he speaks in code, he's not stupid, he's doing it with a wink and a smile because he knows that the left, who are plotting against him, who are conspiring with the media and big banks and big corporations, they're all panicking. And that tweet, that meme of him saying, I don't know what this is, but I like it, and it's the picture of the violin and him saying, my next piece is called Nothing Can Stop What's Coming. They hate that because of the situation we are in right now. Because a year or so ago when that was posted, he was referring to this, and we're in it now. Not this article, but the time that we're in. The 2 weeks before the election, and everything's going to chaos with the laptop from hell. So, critics of Reddit's moderation policies, so, people that are kind of still alive with a pulse, with a brain that's working, have wondered for years why the Donald hadn't been banned, they said. Okay, so... Despite consistently breaking the company's rules on racism, bigotry, and spread of disinformation. Okay, well, we've already been over this. The reason that they weren't banned for those things is because the moderators on the Donald could very quickly point to the alt account that posts a racial comment or a race hate or any kind of the bigotry, spreading of misinformation. They'll point to those things and say, that wasn't us, that's not even a person who subscribed, we remove the comment, and then Reddit has to find another way to ban them. Eventually they did. So even though their subreddit has banned from Reddit, the Donald was banned from Reddit for now 4 months, former members continue to wreak havoc on the site. So wait, I thought being on Reddit, being a Redditor, meant that you could be subscribed to multiple different subreddits, be a part of multiple different communities that interest you. Why is it that if you're a part of the Donald, that's the only one you're allowed to be on? And if they ban that sub, anyone who is subscribed to it's no longer allowed to use Reddit. That seems odd to me. But Mother Jones has gained access to over 2 servers hosted by Discord, where former members of the banned subreddit gather, including a private server that requires members to be vetted. Those chat messages posted there show how former members of the Donald have found new homes on Reddit and continue to coordinate and plan the spread, and now there's their opinion, of hate, vitriol, and disinformation on sites and other venues despite the company's ban. So you're telling me that people are still speaking freely on the internet? Oh, no! You better stop them. They're trying. Mother Jones is literally trying with this article. They're trying to stop free speech because they don't like it. They don't like it one bit. With more than 3,000 members, the Donald, established in 2017, hang on a second, which was listed as the official Discord, was... Hang on a second. 3,000 members on the Discord. Got it. Because there were like 10 million subs on the Donald when they took it offline. That was the Discord number before the subreddit was taken down. Of course, I'm sure now it's higher, right? It's probably, okay, so over 21,000 now. And they tightly vet, they can't tightly vet 21,000 people. And by the way, no one who's done any kind of vetting is on Discord, period. So, the Donald is banned. Admittance to the subreddit's official Discord required 2 months of posting history in the sub. So you can't join the Discord now because the sub is gone. Interesting. So did you guys see this article? Because at the bottom here it says, the moderators regularly use this private channel to organize its users, many of whom came directly from the Donald. And while these moderators have encouraged members to flout the rules from Reddit's ban, so, an unjust... an indiscriminate ban based on you being a subscriber of one of many subreddits that have been... They don't ban all of the pedophile users when they ban a pedophile subreddit, do they? No, but they banned conservatives for following a conservative subreddit. This is election manipulation. This is another example of it. Both in the media, because if you want to say Mother Jones is just reporting the news, well, this is an opinion piece, because they're editorializing, saying, well, this is just political opponents online. That's all we're doing is spreading misinformation and disinformation and hate and vitriol and racial, la. It's their opinion. And it's a bad opinion because it's stupid and can't back it up. But Mother Jones does it for them. They're just going to pump this out. This was one of the top stories on the webpage today. Of course, take that for a grain of salt because this was the biggest one on their page today. Again, do you really think that in the same vein that they can say, hey, look at this social media company, how we're taking down the entire pro-Trump community? But at the same time, no, social media is appeasing Republicans. Mother Jones, you have gone full REEEEEEE. Full, and I would say it, but I think, people will be upset. People being YouTube. They're not really people, they're robots. Like this video. Make sure you leave a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn the little notification bell on. That's always a good way to make sure you don't miss a video. Not that it would matter. You'll see them at some point. And then, if you care to, share the video. You can grab the link, go drop it on a random page somewhere. Someone else will find it, and they'll see this where they otherwise would not have. You may do them a favor. And then do everything else that you can do to keep America afloat.